It's another Friday and another JoeLumb movie review. This week I will be reviewing a sci-fi horror classic which spawned multiple sequels, a handful of prequels, and two crossover films with another sci-fi horror classic. I'm talking about Alien from 1979. As usual, when you're done watching this video, feel free to go back and watch previous movie review videos. The playlist is in the description box. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and hit the notification bell when you see a new video. You can just check it out yourself. Now it's time to go to work. Alien is a 1979 science fiction horror film directed by Sir Ridley Scott and written by Dan O'Bannon, based on a story O'Bannon co-wrote with Ronald Shusett, and produced by Gordon Carroll, David Giler, and Walter Hill through their company Brandywine Productions, and is distributed by 20th Century Fox. Giler and Hill revised and made more additions to the script, and Shusett was the executive producer. The movie follows a spaceship crew who investigates a derelict spaceship and are hunted by a deadly extraterrestrial creature. The alien creatures and environments were designed by Swiss artist H.R. Geiger, while the concept artists Ron Cobb and Chris Voss designed the other sets. When writing the script, O'Bannon drew inspiration from many works of science fiction and horror. He later stated in a quote, "I didn't steal Alien from anybody, I stole it from everybody." The works were The Thing from Another World from 1951, inspired the idea of a deadly alien chasing its victims through a claustrophobic environment. Forbidden Planet from 1956, which gave O'Bannon the idea of a ship being warned not to land, but when the crew members of that ship defy the orders, they get killed one by one by a mysterious creature. And Planet of the Vampires from 1965, containing a scene which the heroes discover a giant alien skeleton, which influenced the Nostromo's crew discovery of the alien creature in the derelict spacecraft. At first, 20th Century Fox didn't express confidence in financing a sci-fi film, but after the success of Star Wars in '77, its interest in the genre rose substantially. Alien was greenlit by Fox with an initial budget of $4.2 million. It was funded by North Americans but made by Fox's British production subsidiary. Alien was filmed over 14 weeks, from July 5th of 1978 to October 21st of that very same year. The production schedule was short due to the film's low budget and pressure from Fox to finish the film on time. Editing and post-production took roughly 20 weeks and concluded in late January of 1979. A 7-member crew aboard the commercial spaceship Nostromo is returning to Earth. The crew members are Captain Dallas, Executive Officer Kane, Warrant Officer Ripley, Navigator Lambert, Science Officer Ash, and engineers Parker and Brett. The ship's computer, known as Mother, detects a transmission from a nearby planet and awakens the crew. The crew follow company policy to investigate transmissions indicating intelligent life as they land on the planet, where Dallas, Kane, and Lambert investigate. They soon discover that the transmissions came from a derelict alien spaceship, where they find remains of a large alien with a hole in its torso. Kane discovers a chamber containing hundreds of large eggs. When he touches one of them, a spider-like creature jumps out and penetrates the helmet. That spider, like Alien, is called the Facehugger. Despite the refusal of Ripley allowing them back on board, citing quarantine regulations, Ash overruled her and allowed them back on board anyway. Suddenly, the Facehugger releases Kane's face, and it dies. After the crew returns to space, Kane awakens with no memory of what happened. Then, when he started choking and convulsing, a small alien creature bursts from his chest and dies instantly. The small alien creature is a chestburster. The remaining crew members track down the creature with the help of the crew's pet cat, Jones. One of the crew members, Brett, gets killed as the alien became full-grown. That full-grown alien is called the Xenomorph. It was later discovered that Ash got orders from the company to bring the alien back to Earth for study. Well, that didn't sit too well with Ripley and the rest of the crew. The others, who decide to shut down the android and incinerate him. Soon, the creature ends up killing the rest of the crew, only leaving Ripley and Jones, the cat, the remaining survivors. Ripley and Jones escape through a nearby shuttle as the Nostromo explodes. As Ripley prepares for stasis, she discovers that the xenomorph stowed itself in a narrow compartment. So she dons a spacesuit and fleshes the alien out. It approached Ripley before it killed her. She managed to open the airlock door, hoping to push the alien into space, but managed to hold on. So Ripley used a grappling hook gun, fires it to push it out, activates the engines, and blasts the alien into space. After recording the final log entry, she and Jones went into stasis for the trip back to Earth. Alien premiered on May 5th, 1979, the opening night of the 4th Seattle International Film Festival. It will receive a wide release a month later. It was released on September 6, 1979 in the United Kingdom. It initially received mixed reviews, but won an Academy Award for Best Visual Effects, 3 Saturn Awards for Best Science Fiction Film, Best Direction for Sir Ridley Scott, and Best Supporting Actress for Veronica Cartwright. The film grossed $78.9 million in the US box office and $7.8 million in British money in the UK during its first theatrical run. Its worldwide gross to date has been estimated between $104 million to $203 million. That film propelled Sigourney Weaver to superstardom as her character of Ripley encounters with more aliens that became a thematic and narrative core of sequels: Aliens in 1986, Alien 3 in 1992, and Alien Resurrection in 1997. Overall rating for this movie is a 70 out of 100. In subsequent years, Alien was critically reassessed and is now considered one of the greatest and most influential science fiction horror films of all time. In 2002, Alien was deemed culturally, historically significant by the Library of Congress and was selected for preservation in the U.S. National Film Registry. It was ranked 7th best film in the sci-fi genre by the American Film Institute in 2008, and as the 33rd greatest film of all time by Empire. The success of Alien spawned a media franchise of films, books, video games, and even toys, not to mention a crossover with the Predator franchise. This has been JoeLumb's movie review for this Friday.
No.